All right, what's good, y'all? It's Max Oberhaben here, and today I'm here with my two friends. Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
What's up? The jacuzzi here. Ah!
It's Leo, feel me? Daddy boy on IG. Feel me?
But yeah, today we're gonna be making a video on Eren versus or the founding Titan Eren versus the Ackermans. So Mikasa, Levi, and Kenny, all in their primes. Who would win? That's gonna be the topic of today's video. But hopping straight in, I just want to hear y'all's opinions on like this first type of round, this first round for real. Like, who do y'all think will win?
All right. I think it's a wash. Like not even like close. Because you got how many colossal titans? Like what's the number?
It's like
500,000?
550 or 600,000. They say
Yeah.
like millions, but like somebody calculated it, it's like 600,000.
Yeah, just like based on the size of the island.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
can't be millions. Half a million is so crazy though.
Yeah, that is a lot. And the fact that each of them is hot in general, because they each give off like tons of heat because they're skinless titans, and then like the only way to beat each of them is to cut their napes. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it's implied they can regenerate. And Aaron's like how large? 300 meters?
Yeah, he's over 300 meters tall.
Yeah, so if they try to get to Eren first, they're probably going to run out of resources before they even get there. And I'd assume Eren could probably move too, like agile. So I think Eren takes the cake.
Damn, true. What about you, Daddy boy?
See, like I wish I could be a devil's advocate and say, like, argue opposite. I really can't see any scenario where the three of them, especially it's just these three, right? Like, they don't have their squads or reinforcements in there. Like, I just can't see how three of them would be able to beat Eren and Rumble. Like, I want to say they don't have to beat every colossal, because if they just like killed Eren, you know what I mean? But I don't even think that's the case. I feel like even if Eren they kick the bucket, like the Rumbling would still.
Yeah, and then also the thing that I'm like concerned about, although this isn't the like topic of discussion, but let's say they end up getting close enough to Eren to kill him. What happens to the colossal titans after Eren is not in control of them? Like, do they all just become mindless titans that try to like destroy everything type shit?
Did they just stand there? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They fall over, they go crazy. Like, I doubt they're gonna just turn into walls again. They like on the spot too.
Imagine they all start acting abnormal.
If they start acting abnormal, that'd be crazy.
They was already swimming through that water, bro.
It was looking abnormal when they were swimming.
Yeah,
but just of the sheer, and the fact that Eren towers over them as well. It's like there's no way they could even get up there, and he doesn't even have skin too. Like, can you does cutting the bone nape do the same thing? I don't know.
Yeah,
it's kind of
because like, does he even have a nape?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, does he even have a nape? Can he even cut through the bones and shit with ODM gear? I don't know.
I feel you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to agree too. I was really just trying to find like a hole in Giles' argument when he started talking. But I there's really no like, if it's just base to base, there's like no win condition at all. There's literally like
especially if Eren can utilize like other shifter powers while he's in the founding.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard for me to say because I'm an anime only watcher, but like, if he is able to, which he should be able to in his attack form, he can. I don't see why in the founding form he would be stuck to only using one ability, or to only be to only be able to march. But like, if he's anything like Ymir, like the founding, he's pretty raw. He's pretty raw, bro. I don't know.
God. Yeah. Like, if it's just straight like the three of them, and like let's set the scene, and it's like literally on episode 87 where Eren like brought the Titans across the sea and they were entering, and let's say it's just the three of them standing off like against Eren like coming out of the water type shit. Yeah, they're probably gonna get washed, bro. I can't even lie.
Oh, especially in the water, because that like Giles said,
steam.
The colossals are hot. I don't know if they can release steam on their own, like the colossal shifter can, but the steam is being generated while they're standing in the water. Like, it was enough to incinerate whole like you know, boatloads of people just by walking by. Like they can't do anything about that. Levi almost got toasted. He got toasted by a thunder spear, bro. Like you're not.
Yeah, right. All right. So I mean, I think that wraps that part up. But like, this video would be interesting if we just talked about base to base, because obviously Eren is like the god of all titans at this point. Let's say like, because like even in the story right now, like the conditions have to be perfect for them to be able to even get close to Eren, and that's why they're using the flying boat and all that stuff to like get close to him.
But like a drop off scenario.
Yeah, and then on top of that, with the drop off, they have like how many of the shifters? They have Peak, Reiner, Annie, Armin, and Falco. So they have 5 out of the 9. Eren has 3, and then who's the one they're missing? What's the last one?
Zeke.
Oh, Zeke. Well, Zeke's beat. So they got 5 out of the.
Where is Zeke? Is Zeke dead?
Bro, I think Zeke is like
he's like dead or fused.
I think he's like fused or something. I think he's like trapped in like the founding titan with Eren or some shit, but he doesn't have any control or something. But let's say right now, like flying boat scenario, they got enough gas in the flying boat and they're able to basically fly from the clouds above where Eren's titan is and just drop in on him. What do y'all think is going to happen?
And they're on land, because like I said, they're in the water, they can't even really land. Because
land.
Eren's like he's like in the middle of the Titans, right? Or is he behind them all?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just so much steam you can't really get to him.
Let's say he's on land.
And you have shifters help.
Not shifters help for this part.
Oh.
Just the 3 of them. Kenny, Mikasa,
Levi. And the boat.
And the flying boat. Like somebody driving the flying boat. Anyakapon.
Right. I mean, it don't really make I don't really think it makes a difference. Honestly, like
I don't think so.
I mean, well, first of all, Kenny's the weakest link out of all 3 though.
Bruh. I mean, yeah,
Kenny's right. Strong, but he's kind of old. He's like, I don't know. And then you got Mikasa. I don't want to say Mikasa's stronger than Levi, but she probably has potential too, dude. I don't know. It's just,
and also, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say also like just the fact that like even though they can cut through like Titan bones, because like Levi did cut like the beast Titan like a kebab. Yeah,
he butchered Titans. Yeah, no, yeah.
But you have to think about like how much mass is on Eren right now. This man is over 300 meters tall, right?
Yeah.
So that every piece of bone is probably like meters thick. So I don't think enough slices is gonna get in there before Eren reacts. Is like, you know what? I'm gonna smack you off or something. Because if you say he does have power, he can use the other powers. He could easily just Warhammer on his body and just defensive.
You think Levi, at least let's say Levi, because he's like he has the most calcs for like how fast he is and how fast he can react to stuff. Do you think Levi would be susceptible to like a Warhammer attack if he's going in to attack Eren? Or do you think he would be able to evade? It really depends on the situation, but like let's say 10 like in 10 different scenarios, how many times do you think Levi would be able to react?
What, to like a
Warhammer spikes?
Like a spike spawn? Yeah, because that is more spontaneous.
Yeah.
I mean, fatigue's a factor.
2? Damn.
Fatigue's a factor, gear's a factor. They can run out of air. Their blades can break. Like we said, we know the blades could break Eren's bone structure for sure.
And I think they have like 5 blades at the most.
And then there's the crossbow too, which is probably way way faster and bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, the spikes are probably harder to dodge though. I give him probably like 2. I think he could do it. Just not for a prolonged amount of time. That's what it comes down to. Is like how long this battle will fight. Levi has never been in a long fight. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like even the Beast Titan gamble, like that was all a gamble to get to in that one chance he had. Like he wasn't gonna.
Everything rode on that one chance.
That's what I'm saying. Like everything rode off of like what he could do in 5 minutes type of thing. The prolonged fight with the Titans with a shifter is crazy.
Yeah. I will say that, like, I don't know. I don't think it's unreasonable that Levi could cut apart the bones that Eren is a part of in some way. Either it could go two ways. Either he tries to cut the bones apart and his blades break, or like he's actually able to cut them apart. Because like I can't see, like, the way you see, I'm gonna just be writing him, like, nothing can really stop him. Like,
Levi's pretty crazy. Levi's pretty crazy.
So like I feel like if he goes into attack, it's not gonna be because, like, it's not gonna backfire because of it's gonna be the materials that hold him back, basically, for real. So let's say, like, maybe he goes in there with thunder spears or some shit like that, like how he fought Zeke in the forest or something. But then the thing is, like, how much damage could he do with the thunder spears?
And then the fact that he actually has to carry thunder spears, like thunder spears are heavy, and you can only have so many on you.
But I will say that, like, at least before Eren got his founding form, like, I think Levi pretty much he clapped Eren, like, completely. Like,
oh yeah, Levi can definitely take Attack Titan. I think Levi can take Attack Titan.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm just not sure how fast, like, Eren is in his like final form right now, like how fast he can react, how fast he can move and shit.
Yeah, for me, it's just like the form itself. It's like how do you like get all over that? You know what I mean? Yeah,
it's cumbersome. But I think, like, because, like, if you add in, like, Kenny's low-key like a non-factor, not gonna lie. Unless, like, let's say we suck Kenny and we give him, like, let's just say, like, he's as good with the anti-person. Hey, chill, bro. Let's say Kenny is as good with the anti-personnel, like the guns and shit, as he is.
Those aren't doing nothing to a Titan, bro. Can they even kill Titans?
Nah,
they can't.
But let's say he's as good with those as he is with the with
ODM gear,
like with the ODM gear, like the normal ODM gear and thunder spears. Then I say, like, he's probably like a little bit lower, like he's a little bit below Mikasa level at this point. So, like, but the thing is, like, is that even strong enough to do anything, like, against the situation? Really just has to be perfect. Like, in my opinion, I think, like, the first scenario where they just stand off is a complete wipe. But I think if they all three of them drop down and they're on land, and I think they have a better chance. Like, I think maybe like 4 to 5, like 10, like, let's say they fight 10 times, and out of 10 times, I think that they would win maybe 4 to 5 times. Yeah, I'm gonna give them like a S tier difficulty win. What do you think? Why are you making that face, Jaya? You don't think so?
I say they lose.
Is it possible?
I literally, I think it's possible.
I mean, who's to say that?
So you think it's impossible?
I think it's impossible because, like, on top of let's keep Eren out of the equation just for a second. Like, for the Colossals, at least, like, you remember when they were shooting the cannons at them?
Nothing and it wasn't doing anything.
It literally didn't do any damage. Meanwhile, those could damage regular Titans. So, like, I'm saying, I'm under the assumption that Eren's Titan founder form is more durable than a Colossal.
Yeah, and I think that's a reasonable assumption to make, for sure.
Yeah, and based off of that, if you assume based off of that, like, it's gonna take a lot to cut through how many layers he has to reach wherever Eren is. I don't even know where he is. Maybe he's in the skull. Maybe he is in the nape. Who knows? But, like, based off of that, I just can't see them getting to Eren, and let alone being able to stop the Lumberjack at all.
But on top of this, like, this situation, like the one I'm describing with 4 to 5 like wins out of 10, is when they just drop off of the ship, like, on top of him type shit. Not like, but like, the thing is, let's say they're like at 400 meters and Eren's like 330 meters tall, and they're like at 400 and they drop in. Like, what factor will the Colossal Titans play if they're dropping in from that high? And then, like, additionally, I know you've seen Eren's body, like, that shit is like big as fuck. Like, so, like, what factor do the Colossals play? Like,
Well, I see, like, if they drop on him, what's stopping him from just swinging them off? Because if you have that much mass, and you just swing your head like this, what's going to
Like,
stop these
the-
tiny things from staying on, from getting flown on?
The way I do think
Even with
affects
ODM
Aaron's
gear
body,
clinging
though,
on.
it's like he's sort of like a mountain now. Like, I mean, if they did get on, he could probably, it wouldn't be too hard to stay on. If you know what I mean, like let's say like ODM gear boom, they could like cling on to Aaron type shit. He's so huge, like they could still scale him. I don't think it would be that hard for them.
like I
to
think
get
it would be
on.
like the same type of thing as you being on a mountain and an earthquake happening under it,
Yeah,
type shit.
but then again, like you
I mean,
also
it's
don't know
less
if
stable
Aaron,
than an actual mountain because it's literally like just bones going everywhere. But like,
Yeah.
I don't think that reduces it to a 0 out of 10 possibility. I'll say like one, something we have to consider is that like if when they fight, yeah, he can do that. And then two, he could possibly use the Warhammer Titan's power to spawn spikes like on his body if he's capable of like doing that. And then three, like I'm also not sure like just how much the founder knows like in general because like they imply at one point or Peak implies that with the founding Titans power like you're able to basically know the location of other people when she was like, where's Zeke at? Aren't you using the founder's power? Shouldn't you know where he's at or some shit like that? So like I don't know if like a sneak attack or something like that would really do anything to Eren.
because like he can kind of just like telepathically know where like
Where
subjects are.
subjects of Ymir are,
Yeah,
which
even if
is
they're Ackermans, because
yeah,
aren't they kind of like a sub?
they're a subject, but like they're not like direct like. And the
Like, is it
reason
like a
that
sub
I'm
race kind of type of thing of
yeah,
aliens?
and the reason I did like the Ackermans instead of like adding in any of the other shifters is because like while like bloodlusted, like in character, I don't think Eren will wipe memories because he's like, I feel like the last episode explained that he wouldn't like wipe people's memories because like he doesn't think that's right. But
Yeah.
while like bloodlusted, if like any of the other like shifters like tried to join in, he could literally just wipe their memories or tell them or like wipe their memories and be like, oh, kill the 3 Ackermans, blah, 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 shit like that. And then that's how it would end.
Versus like the Ackermans could actually fight Aaron.
Yeah.
You're saying, I mean, honestly, I think the shifters have a better chance of killing Aaron because theoretically, or let's say they can't even cut his head off, right? They can't cut his snake. Who's to say he's actually gonna die from that? You know?
Yeah.
If Zeke can get rebuilded by not having control of the founder,
Plot.
yeah, by plot, then like why wouldn't Aaron, who actually has the founder, even Ymir for like, oh,
She literally chose Eren over you over Zeke. So
Yeah.
like, yeah.
and even how Ymir died, like she only died because she chose not to regenerate anymore. Like Aaron, if Aaron wants to live, I think he's gonna keep living. I think the only thing that they could do is eat him. Basically, is what I'm saying. Like a shifter would have to kill him. Basically, like they would have to eat Eren because, yeah, if they cut. Let's say they do get a chance to kill Eren, who says he's actually gonna stay dead and not just regenerate. Bro, he came back from his head and his head over here, his body over here, Brody. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
There's nothing that can stop this
That's
man.
crazy,
But freedom is
right?
the strongest force in the universe.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if he wants to live, he's gonna keep living. You gotta eat his ass.
That's why I'll probably say like bloodlusted Eren. So like I might change it to 3 out of 10 in this scenario. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think that like the Ackermans could win maybe 3 out of 10 times because one, if Eren is bloodlusted, they'll like they will lose. Like if Eren just has the mindset of wiping them out, which he doesn't, like in my opinion, like I think the only way that they'll win is like he's not gonna kill Mikasa, bro. Like he can't do that. I don't think he can do that, like plot wise. But if this is just like a fight, like with all everything like not considered, like he'll have to do what he has to
Levi
do.
can't even fight.
You said what?
Levi can't even fight.
This is prime Levi.
But this is also prime Levi.
I mean, that's not like I mean, that doesn't make any sense in the context of the story. You know, what I mean?
If you're trying to,
timeline,
I see what you mean. If you're trying to add plot, but we're just
Like,
trying to suck them so that like it's like somewhat of a fair fight because like
Yeah.
otherwise Air just stomps, bruh. Like
Yeah.
if it's the three of them all in their primes plus plot, then I think they have like a chance because Eren won't. Eren one will not be able to kill Mikasa, and then like he'll probably like kill Kenny, like or a colossal, like get the colossals to kill Kenny or some shit like that. And I'm not sure how he feels about killing Levi, but he was aware of
He
the
would
whole
kill,
thing
he
that
would beat the fuck out of Levi. I remember that first. He would be like, "Yeah, I remember when you beat my ass, Grant Court." He would smoke Levi, yo.
yeah, bro. So I don't know. I think final verdict is Ackermans only in this situation, like in like maybe one or two scenarios they'll win, but every single other scenario they'll probably lose. And like every single condition has to be right in this scenario. And then also they'll win if like the plot is on their side and they're on their primes. But let's say
Nah, it's impossible, bro. Plot on your side is already like that's a super complicated scenario. Like, it's pretty. Now that I'm really thinking about it, it's pretty impossible.
yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna. I mean, I don't know. I always had the theory that Mikasa would have to pull the trigger, just like my anime theory of how it's gonna end, how they're gonna.
Bro, I just feel like
down, but
I just feel like
said,
Eren won't be able to kill her, bro. Like
he doesn't have to.
but like if it's like if it comes down to a like a us or them thing, like he's just gonna choose to die. I feel like.
Oh yeah, that's a whole different scenario.
True.
They said like if Aaron has to, if Aaron were to die unless he's eaten, then he has to want to die. I
Yeah,
really
sure.
genuinely think even if they chop this man's head off, like
He's not going sweet to nobody.
Yeah.
I guess their win condition is Mikasa gets him and says, "You're my love" or something, and then he just dies.
That's just it. Series over, bro.
There we go.
Possible.
So then I guess like y'all don't like. So what if they got infinite resources?
No, it's impossible.
No. That doesn't.
So they can literally basically the only way they'll win is with the plot, is what y'all are saying.
Infinite, unlimited blade works, bro. It's not possible.
Unlimited blades, unlimited thunder spears, and unlimited gas, bro. They're still getting clapped.
Bro, I don't think thunder spears are gonna make a difference.
They might fuck around hurt themselves with thunder spears, honestly. Like with all the crosses around too. Like, it's impossible. It's actually really impossible, bro. Impossible.
That's crazy, bro. Damn. Any final thoughts, bros? Like y'all can't think of any situation where they can win without plot on their side.
No, bro. Even if you give them shifters, the shifters, Raino's a zombie. Annie don't
She don't give a fuck about none of that no more, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Falco can't even control his hormones right now. You got Pete. I don't think Pete can like fight. Honestly,
she's literally the worst. I mean, she's not the worst. Like she's the worst combat.
She's not. She's probably one of the most versatile. You know, she puts in work. She plays her role. She role plays.
Yeah, she plays her role for sure.
Like combat, yeah, she's always combat shifter.
Yeah,
Armin can't even fight with them because you don't nuke everybody. You know what I mean? Like he not gonna go mano a mano with Matt. If he gets jumped by Colossus, that is like the worst death. That would be the new worst death in AOT.
Oh my god,
that would be a massive L. Armin versus like, oh man.
That's what I'm saying. Colossus can't even square up. Like, I mean, you never even seen Colossus square up. He's too big. All you do is march.
Bro, they can't, bro. They're gonna be moving slow as shit, bro.
You just march.
Bro, what if like Armin like jumps off the plane and then like transforms like right above Eren's
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you could probably do some damage if you nuke, but you're not gonna die. Definitely not gonna die. And what's Armin gonna do after that? Yeah, bro.
He's gonna plummet and then get jumped.
Yeah, exactly. They're just gonna climb on top of him.
Really get stomped by like 1,000 other colossals. He might take like the first 3 or 4, and then he's gonna get tired. And then
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I feel like even the blast radiation, it would do damage, but I feel like it would sort of get suppressed like that. The more colossals he does you know what I mean? Like there's only so much damage you could do in that scenario.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So all in all, there's no win condition for the Ackermans, bruh. They're like, yeah, man. There's no win condition besides the plot.
Unless these niggas went Super Saiyan God for him, there's no way it's possible.
Bro, I don't know, bro. Levi has never lost before, bro. You know.
Yes.
Oh, that's Zeke.
Bro, he lost to his own stupidity, bro.
Okay.
He didn't think Zeke was about it like that.
I don't say he's lost, but he No one's done him in. No one's like really heavily injured. Has Levi ever even like been injured? Did he break an arm or something? No, never.
He twisted his ankle when they were fighting Annie, but that was because he had to
That's what I'm
save
saying.
Mikasa.
He
That's why
definitely has.
Loki, like this whole entire situation with Loki, like I feel like the odds would be better for Levi if it was a 1v1.
No, I think Mikasa and Levi could do it. No, I think they can work together. I think they can coordinate. I feel like because Levi has done amazing things himself, but he
Sure.
also does better things when
She just be
coordinating
like,
his squad.
I don't know, she just be losing her mind when Eren's involved, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But I mean, I definitely think he could use the help. He needs the help. I don't think 1-on-1 would make it better. I think they can definitely coordinate and like they're
True.
good at planning. That's half of like AOT is like a military anime. Like half of their victories are like, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
planning and rearranging the soldiers and stuff. But
Do you think Kenny's dead weight?
no, I don't think he's that weight.
All right.
I say he's the weakest one, but that's still not like bad. That's still not a
'Cause
bad tier to be in. The weakest
Yeah.
Ackerman is not a bad tier at all.
At all.
Yeah.
Still OP.
Yeah.
Humanity's literally strongest soldiers.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Maybe they'll have a chance if they have Flock.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, Flock is buns, bro.
Bro, he is literally an NPC, bro. Yeah, nah. Any final thoughts, bro? No last win conditions, nothing. They're just getting clapped.
Yeah, it was just a fight to death. There's no way they can win. Even if Eren didn't want to kill him, they can't kill him. I don't think they can. And in the off
Stalemate
chance
in the
they
best
can-
scenario.
Yeah, and then the off chance they can like sever his body, he can just. I truly think he would regenerate. I don't see why he's gonna be able to. I don't see why he's gonna be able to. Regenerate.
Yeah, if he's bloodlusted, they won't win. Because they'll literally just. This man went into the past realm, literally got his body rebuilt. Well, his body got completely rebuilt, and then he fucking spawned a founding titan, bro. Yeah. Bloodlust Eren. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that wraps it up for real. Thank y'all for joining me. I'll see y'all.
All right.